The greater the obstacle, the more glory it is in overcoming it. And at the end, you gonna call me the greatest. Yeah.
Did it on my own, now they want me gone. Never thought I'd make it, now they seeing greatness. They second guessing me, it's only driving me. And I'm gonna be beating on my craft day and night, and I won't stop until they.
It ain't over till I feel like I'm the greatest. Overcame a lot once I made some changes. Rather move alone cause my folks out here hating. Still not giving up till they label me the greatest. All the struggles and the hard times, that's what really made me. Words will never hurt me, them little things can never face me. All the second guessing, got them busting U-turn. Push past my limits, now they see it's my turn.
Did it on my own, now they want me gone. Never thought I'd make it, now they seeing greatness. They second guessing me, it's only driving me. And I'm gonna be beating on my craft day and night, and I won't stop until they call me the greatest. Call me the greatest. Call me the greatest. I gotta be the greatest. I gotta be the greatest.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the next episode of Let's Hoop, presented by SkyWest Sports. What's going on, fellas? Y'all doing all right?
What's up?
Yes, sir. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all ready to get into this?
Yes, sir.
Now, I know it's been a little minute since we kind of came back, so we got a lot to cover. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. And then we just came off a dope All-Star weekend, so we got to talk about that. It was funny. It was fun. SkyWest dancers absolutely killed. Shout out to y'all. But we'll get into all that. First, let's take a look at the top 10 from the regular season for the past couple weeks. Yet again, some dope highlights from these past couple weeks. It's been an interesting season, to say the least, I think. We got, 4 teams right now that are tied and got head-to-heads and all this crazy stuff going on. With this coming Sunday, that's going to determine. Wait, they all play each other this Sunday, right? Everybody that's 3 and 2? They all play each other this Sunday. Yeah. So we got that craziness going on. Matter of fact, let's get right into that. Let's talk about the standings. What are we looking like right now, D?
All right, standings for SkyWest Sports this season. We're going into week 6. We have the Wolves at 5-0. In second place right now, we have the Panthers, who are 3 and 2. Third place, Savages, who are 3 and 2. Fourth place, the Blazers, who are 3 and 2. Redhawks in fifth place, they're 3 and 2 as well. In sixth place, the Chargers, 2 and 3. Global right behind them in seventh, they're 1 and 4. And we have the Titans at 0 and 5.
So, sorry Titans. So I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. I'm sorry, D.
Pun intended? Is that pun intended?
I couldn't resist that. I'm sorry. I tried. I promise you, I tried as hard as I could. I couldn't resist that. But no, like I said, it's kind of crazy right now because we have 4 teams that are 3-2, and all 4 of those teams play each other on Sunday. So there's this huge determination, as to what is going to happen, moving forward after this Sunday. So this is a really big Sunday for those teams. Now, and I know we'll get into some of this a little bit later, but the Chargers, they have a very interesting scenario because, they kind of looked like they were going to be like the team at the bottom when the season started. But they've made some moves, and they're actually on like the comeback trail, and they're going to be climbing a little bit. So we'll talk about that a little later in the show. But right now, let's get into All-Star because All-Star Day was fun. I don't, we've done them a couple times since we started, but I think this time was probably the most fun time when it comes to just the All-Star Day in general. Like, it was fun. We were laughing. We had a certain somebody on the microphone that had us laughing the whole time. I don't know who that was. We got to bring that guy back for some games or something. But yeah, it was a real fun day. So we started out with 3-point competition. I don't know, Coach Scott, I'll let you start with that. Talk to us about the 3-point competition.
Oh, man. One word, surprised. I mean, it was a surprise. I mean, we had a guy that, 24 shots last year?
Yeah.
Did he hit? 24 shots. So, I'll be honest with you, I thought he was a shoe-in. I was like, nobody's beating this guy. And then we had the silent assassin, that's what I'm going to call him, Miles, come up, and my God, he caught fire. And, I mean, wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, like I said at the game, pressure burst pipes or it builds diamonds. And at that point, I think, that 20 that was dropped was kind of a lot of pressure on John. So, hey, it is what it is. I guess John will be back next year to try to regain the belt.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen next year. John gonna come back and he gonna get 30 next. He gonna come back.
That's what I feel like.
He gonna come back and he gonna get 30 next time because that's what happened the first season. The first season somebody got him. He came back the next season and torched everybody.
That's true.
So look, we believe in you, John. We already know what's up. Plus, that's a fellow Red Hawk, so don't do my boy like that.
I'm not doing him like that, man. I'm not doing him like that. I mean, but I do believe he's gonna go home, shoot threes in real life, shoot threes on 2K. I mean, he's probably gonna do everything he can do to get better because that's John.
Look, mark my words. He's going to mark your calendar because in the next All-Star game, John is going to come back and he's going to drop 40 on these guys. Okay.
True.
All right, and then moving forward, going to the dunk contest, I really enjoyed the dunk. I'm gonna tell you one reason I really enjoyed the dunk contest this year, because I ain't have to be in it, so it was amazing. I really enjoyed the dunk contest this year. The guys put on a show. It was a lot of camaraderie with the guys, and we had Steve. He hopped in there, just for fun. And Steve actually he low-key has bunnies. I don't know if people know that, but Steve actually got bunnies. But yeah, it was fun. I'll let you start off talking about that, D. Talk to me about the dunk contest. What'd you like?
Yeah, man, I just like the attendance, man. Honestly, we got, I think, majority of the guys that showed up actually signed up to be there. So, that just shows character, to those guys, as well as, their commitment to SkyWest. Hey, if I said I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. Not only did they show up, but they showed out, too. I got to give a shout out to another Red Hawk, man, Debo. Debo had some pretty solid dunks. I know Josh went away with everything, but from Debo to Larry to Solomon to Steve to Oscar, it was a show. It was a slam dunk show. Not
It was.
Contest, cool show. It was a show. So I appreciate you guys for coming out.
And Ryan too. That
yes,
first one
that
first one that he slammed, it was like,
man,
okay.
NBA, we coming for you.
Look,
Hey man, this year we could have
This
competed.
year we could have competed in the NBA because
Ryan surprises every year though. It's like he can do it until you actually see him do it. It's like, man, I forgot he can do that.
Absolutely.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, no.
He tries to demolish the rim.
Listen,
Yeah.
Ryan is
love
like
it.
this Dominique Wilkins power dunker. Okay,
Right.
like he gonna make that thing whenever he hit. Okay, but
Ryan
anyway,
Westbrook.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
not Westbrook.
Dunks, though, not-
We'll give him something else. Anyway, I'm gonna move forward from that. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. because even after we finished with the dunks, and like I said, that was a show within itself. Joshua came away with the win, so congrats to him. But then we moved on to the game, and I will say the All-Star game this year was incredibly fun. Like, it was incredibly fun to watch. Well, since y'all started on the other two, I guess I'll start with this one. It was incredibly fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, it was like, okay, what's gonna happen here? Because it seemed like everybody went like 0 for like 15, and it was like, what are we doing?
The score was like 16-16.
It's like All Stars. What are we doing here? But then it was like, I'll tell you when it flipped. I can't remember who did it first. I think it was Shaquan and Larry. They started this one-on-one thing where Shaquan got one and Larry got one, and like it was like, what's up? Where you at with it? And then it was like, oh, that's what we on? All right, bet. And so it started this whole one-on-one thing, and then that trickled over, and then Miles and Jello got into it, and they started their little one. And I ain't gonna lie, that one was just like, hey, you know what? Can we just like pause the quarter and just let them play one-on-one for a little while?
Right.
Because they literally like if you watch the video, like they're going one-on-one, and players are literally just standing there just like watching, like yeah. But so I mean, like, and from there it was like, I would say around like midway through the second quarter through the rest of the game, it was just dope basketball. I mean,
yeah, Calvin versus Steve.
Oh yeah. Calvin versus Steve.
Teammate on
teammates. Like it was tough. The whole day was tough. And then got Josh out there dunking. I mean, it was a lot. It was a fun game. It was entertaining.
New nicknames. What's that? Calvin, Steve. That's Flash, and that's Big B.
So while we there, we definitely got to give you a shout out, Commissioner Sky, because you got on the mic for us on Sunday, and you were actually pretty hilarious, sir. You did a great job, so we shout him out for that for sure. He done nicknamed everybody. You said Steve is Bink Bink?
Bink Bink.
For those of y'all that don't know what Bink Bink is, it's like the little Bink Bink Bink, like the little crossover thing, because we all know Steve is one of the shiftiest guards in the league.
Yes, he is.
We talked about that on the last show. But anyway, it was a great game. Really great game. We want to thank everybody that came out. Everybody that participated in the game, you all made it a great day. The coaches said they had fun, the referees had fun, everybody had fun, and that's why we're here, that's what we're trying to do. So, so moving forward, now we're gonna dive into some regular season stuff. But before we do that, we have a special guest on this show. It's actually his first time with us, and let me tell you, this guy, he has come and he has brought immediate fire into this league. And not only just to the league, but just his personality within it. So y'all gonna see. I'm not even gonna do a whole lot of talking because he's about to be on the show right now. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with our special guest right after this.
And we mean special.
We mean special. Yeah.
I gotta be the greatest.
So we are back with Let's Hoop, and we have our special guest with us. Our special guest is none other than the Coach Phil Williams, the coach of the Savages. What's going on, Coach Phil?
Man, it's a privilege, man. Thank you guys, man. Just having me on your show, having me in the league, it's the biggest privilege on the planet, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's talk about that. Like you said, this is your first season in the league. So talk to us about it, and just what how that's been so far for you. Just what you've experienced in the league, and what that's done for you.
Man, for one thing, it's confirmed a lot of things that God has done in my life, man. Just being able to mentor people and help them be better people. The basketball thing, I think the SkyWest focus of basketball not being the focus. Yes, it's a thing that we're doing and things like that, but getting them to be better people, better men for themselves, for their families, for their communities is a part that just makes your league so special to me, man. And even being asked to be a part of that was just a blessing. And I don't want to get all choked up and nothing like that.
There you go.
I'm gonna save all these tears for the championship, but the Savages will be in. And
you hear him already, right? You hear him already, right?
And so, but no, man, my team. I love my team, man. I love my team.
You know what? Before you go there, let me ask you this, because just speaking of your team, these are guys that you did not know before this, before taking this job. So you weren't able to hand select this team. What has the transition been like coming into a situation where it's just like, I'm literally blind, I'm just going to go in here and just see, what I can do, how I can make this work. How has that been from you all's first practice to where you guys actually are now, where, you can kind of see that you have a cohesive unit, you got your two-headed monster? Like, talk to me about that, the transition with not knowing anything to figuring all that out.
One, it helped me because of you and Scott, be honest with you. When I watched some of your promo videos and stuff, getting familiar with the league and seeing what your focus was, when I walked into the gym and met my guys for the first time, that's the thing that was always in the forefront of my mind, is what your guys' focus was. And so one of the first things I shared with my team is that I'm not here to teach you how to shoot jump shots and teach you how to do, you're basketball players already. I just want you to compete. I want you to, one, compete with yourself. I want you to compete against your teammates for your teammates. And I want you to compete against the opponents. If you just compete, I think we're going to do well. And they responded. It took a couple games. I don't consider them losses, but it took a couple ticks in the L column for them to understand and feel what I was coming from with that compete. And so now compete has turned to do things on purpose. You're basketball players. You know how to play basketball. Do everything that you're going to do on purpose. Nothing is a mistake. Drive on purpose. Rebound on purpose. Shoot your free throws on purpose. And now we went from winning games by 1 point, double overtimes, to now we're winning by 18 and close to 20 points. We're up 25 points, almost 30 points in a game. And
can I highlight something else you said too? Because I think you really you spoke on this too when you said do this on purpose, do that on purpose. It just lines up with the things that we try to teach these guys in the league in general, where it's just like, live on purpose. On and off the court. That's one of our slogans. Achieving greatness on and off the court. And when that spoke to me when you said it, because it's just like, don't just wake up in the morning and just go wherever you're going haphazardly. Like, go on purpose. Go on, work on purpose. Not just working this little 9 to 5 that's going to be a cycle. Like, no, work on purpose. Like, work to, if you got to work this, cool, but what do you want for your own life? Work that, because that will get you to your purpose. You know what I mean? It's someone, and look, I know this is a basketball show, so I could go way down that rabbit hole.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I just wanted to point that out because I think it's very key what you said with your coaching. Not just, drive on purpose, rebound on purpose, but live on purpose also. Absolutely. Off the basketball court, and for yourself, for your families, for your brothers around you, just let it all be on purpose. So I think that was really dope. Sorry, didn't mean to throw you off track.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
You interrupted me on purpose. I got you.
It was purpose.
I interrupted on purpose. Yes.
You see how well that works out when you do things on purpose. I got an opportunity to fill in and coach for another team, for the Panthers. I really wanted to get a W with the team, and I felt like I did. I didn't know them. I didn't know how to call their name like how I know my Savages. But I think they responded well, and... Except
for when Calvin was Steve for like the first...
And then, And
sorry, I had to get you one time.
Not a problem. Not a problem. And, Mr. Windtunnel. Not a problem.
Wow.
Inside joke. But there's still.
That's why I got him.
There's still air from that tornado shot you shot.
Are you talking about that layup?
No, that was have you ever seen? See, layups usually are like this. Layups are usually underhand. You come in underhand, or if you're coming in overhand, you're looking for the backboard. It's real soft. This young man right here doesn't even know his own strength. This man shot tornado, hurricane, typhoon, layup. He shot it like a three-pointer. He was like right there at the basket, him in the basket, right? And he shot it.
See, this is why I threw my shot right here.
Now, my team benefited from that because, we won the game.
But, Coach Phil, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Because you always encourage people,
yes, sir,
especially at the free throw line.
Yes, sir.
You say, that's a good shot. Now, was that a good shot?
That was a great shot. Now, I'm sure the Red Hawk coach didn't feel that way. He's still going like this. I think he got a bald spot right here because he's still scratching.
But he's bald already.
So he got some hair growing right there. He just scratched the bald follicles away, and he rejuvenated his whole thing because of that shot. And
I guess I walked right into that, but you know what I'm
no, you shot right into that one. That was really cool. And I will take this time, man, to really. I'm being serious right now. Your boy that got hurt on the Red Hawks team, man. Jordan. Man, he shot to tie us up. Man, he's a dangerous player. Man, I wish him and his family really well because, man, that injury, I can see it on his face that really, really hurt him. And, and I pray that if there's a way that you can make it back to the team, by all means, if it's next season or whatnot, but more so if you don't, man, you have been a real impact on me watching how you play. And I know my players appreciate how you play too. So,
Phil, it's interesting that you said that. We do need to take some time out to just wish him well.
And we already here, so
and we're here now. Yeah. Just wish him well and just tell him we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. We're pulling for you. We know that this happened before. And I know your thing is that you're going to come back stronger. Yes. And we believe you, and we got your back. So, Jordan, if you're listening, man, we definitely want to give you a shout out, man.
Oh, no, and
onto the recovery.
It ain't no if, because he supports us in everything.
He does.
And if Jordan, if you could just teach Darius, just
oh my God,
go from here to here.
Hey, well,
here on layups. Go here. But I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, coach.
He's going to get more playing time though. Now, maybe.
Wow. But listen, can I interrupt just a little bit? I do want to talk about you, Phil, because
before we leave Jordan, I do want to say this last thing as well because it was very big for him even being here this season. When we decided we were going to bring on the Red Hawks, I called him specifically and I was just like, hey, bro, like, I'm doing this, and it would just mean a lot if you would hop on with me, whatever the case may be. And from the jump, even before, this season came about, he always was watching what we were doing. He was always commenting under what we were doing. Hey, this is dope, man. Y'all got a lot of great things going, whatever the case may be. And, he came aboard, man, and he said to me, like, I'm all in. I love what y'all are doing. And the funny thing was he would always speak about stuff that, I didn't even know he was. Hey, y'all gonna do this again? I'm like, whoa, bro, you was actually watching. Like I said, he's just been a huge supporter, of the league, and just him coming on and like the impact that he had with the Red Hawks. He was our anchor. So we definitely, we wish you well. We got your back. I mean, and even still, the crazy part is like this. To me, this is always the measure of a person's character. Well, one of the measures. When you're the person that's in need, but you're extending yourself out to other people to see what you can do for them. He has had this injury, but it's been ever since I've talked to him. It's been, and yeah, man, I'm gonna be at the games, man, so I can help however I can. I can talk the guys up or whatever. Hey, man, I'm gonna be there. And I'm like, Jordan, dude, like.
You just got hurt.
Can we be there for you? Like, not you,
absolutely.
But that's just the kind of person he is. It's the kind of hooper he is. He loves the game of basketball. He loves people. This man loves his family. Like, just an overall solid dude. And we just, I think it was important to take this time in the show to just appreciate you. So thank you for guiding us there. We appreciate you, Jordan. And yeah, man, we wishing you back, as soon as you possibly can. So now, sorry about that. You were going to ask Coach Phil a question, so go ahead.
We needed that moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We needed that moment. I mean, it was well deserved. So
absolutely.
But Phil, I just wanted to, talk about what you said to the players because I remember, I was there introducing you to them and everything like that, and you was like, hey man, I'm just gonna kind of watch you do what you do, and I was running some drills and everything. But when you took your players to the side, and I was listening. Because obviously I'm a head coach, but hey, commissioner, he and I both. So when you took them to the side and said what you said to them, that told me immediately, we got a good one. Wow. And then your energy is like, it's
unmatched.
Man. I mean, your energy is crazy, man. So, I mean, I will give you props, man, for what you've done with the team. I think they respond to you. And also what you've done for the league, because you have helped us. You always come in with a helping spirit. You're like, hey man, where can I help?
What can I
What do you need? You know, so we definitely appreciate you, and we appreciate your junk talk because we like talking junk too. So and we can take it just as much as we can dish.
Much as we can do.
So,
Well, you
so we
know,
definitely appreciate you.
I just one of the things that I just live on is that I refuse to let somebody get me mad at a place I'm not going to leave. Not leaving my girl, so you can't get me mad about my girl. My girl can't get me mad about my girl. I ain't leaving. Can't get me mad about my church. I'm not leaving. You know, we all have issues. We all fall short. We all have difficulties. But if I'm going to commit to doing something, I'm not leaving it. So I'm going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
And you know, if anything, and you guys know, I'll come to you after every game. Hey, did I do anything out of line? Did anything overboard? Just because it's your league and I'm learning. And I just know me. I'm going to go all in. And I want to have fun. You know, my team asked, you know, hey man, we lost. No, we didn't lose. We're in the L column, but they know how we lost. A lot of people want to point fingers and blame this and blame that. No, man, hey, we miss free throws, we lose. We don't play together as a team, we lose.
Right.
You know,
So you physically lost though.
we physically lost.
Yes.
But in my heart of
I
hearts,
just want you to understand that you physically.
No,
lost.
I understand.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, because sometimes it be on some other. We ain't losing.
because
You
you
lost.
know, we have a team that's 5-0 in the league, and you know, and he's going to be able to physically feel that loss too when he plays the Savages. And I understand, and he's going to feel that, and then he's going to remember.
That's
these
one of our
words.
games Sunday. Y'all want to be there for that. Y'all want to be there for
You know,
that.
and he's going to lose. And you know what I hope and pray is that they be very successful, but I hope that they get that loss before they get to us, because I don't want the animosity of us giving them their first loss. I want
Oh,
them
no. They play Sunday, right?
Yes.
They don't play. Oh, no. They don't play Sunday. Y'all got a couple games.
No. They play the Panthers.
They play the Panthers. No, we play the Panthers.
No, you play
Sorry.
Panthers.
We play.
Who you guys play?
Blazers. They
The
play the
Blazers.
Blazers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And so that team that's 5-0, you know,
Oh, are you referring to
it's whoever
the Wolverines?
whoever you feel that you want to be. It could be Wolverine, it could be Ring Roofer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is that you know when you know.
But you notice he's stuttering, right?
No, I'm not stuttering.
It's
I was
a
trying to
stutter, so
I
you
was
know-
trying to use some creative licensing and try to say Wolverines backwards.
Oh,
because
okay,
you know they're going forward now.
You
But
say
they're-
it backwards, it's just winners.
They're going to come at screeching halt.
5.
Last game of the season.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
But see, here's the thing. As a league, I hope they go undefeated. But unfortunately, they have to play us. And so that's not going to happen. So it's going to benefit the league no matter which way.
It is, because that like this junk talk, and that's gonna make for a great game that day, because I know him and I know him, and they're gonna prepare their teams, and ooh, that's gonna be.
And just like you know, I always got your back. I got your back.
you do, off the floor.
Off the floor, on the floor, people at the front door, it don't matter.
This is true, though. This is true.
I got your back.
This is true.
You know?
Outside of the competitive
You know?
areas, yes.
Yes.
No, this man.
And if we ever get hot in the gym, we just have this man go shoot some layups and we
Because of the wind.
the wind.
Okay, I got you.
Hurricane.
Way to come back. That was pretty good, man. You must have had a comedic career.
how did this get back to me though? That's what I want to know.
Because sometimes it's hot in that gym. You know
I
people
was just
come and draw
trying to
heat.
AC off, Phil. Get off my guy.
Yeah. We give all the church save on the electric bills. You know,
How did this get back to me?
church, you can save on your electric bills by watching his layup drills.
You know what?
Well, listen. Don't you two guys play as well?
No, we don't play again, but we'll see him in the playoffs though.
Yeah, no.
We'll see him in the playoffs. I ain't gonna worry about it. And you know what? Speaking of that, coach, let's just we're gonna close this segment out.
Every time he sleeps, he sees me.
Because I've had enough of you.
He goes to sleep, he goes like that thing.
But anyway, just how do you feel? Just with the rest of the season, with the teams that you guys have coming, from a strategic standpoint, just how do you feel? Because your next couple games, you have the Blazers, then you have the Chargers, then you have the Wolverines.
Yeah.
Is there anything strategically, without giving away your game plan too much, but anything strategically that you would kind of want your guys to be in the mindset of, or just anything leading into that?
No, just play your game. Play together as a team. We have a strategy. Do it on purpose. Compete with yourselves. Compete with your teammates, for your teammates. Compete against the others. Be good sports about it. Real quick, Cameron, coming in, getting technicals, want to back talk the ref. Man, the last couple games, man, nothing close to it. Why? Because it's showing that he's growing as a human being, as a man. And yes, he still has his game. It doesn't interrupt his game at all. I have the most sleepiest assassin on the planet, Solomon. This guy right here, quietly getting 25 points and almost 30.
That is very true.
And then I have Steve, the MVP of the All-Star game. Man, I'm so proud of Steve, man. He's over there dribbling and breaking my ankles, and I'm coaching. And so I can just imagine how Aeronymous feels. And so I got Calvin, man. He's taking a position where he can survey the floor, he can see things, and he comes in and makes an immediate impact. Dip, when he's there, man, he'll miss a shot, and I tell him, no, you keep shooting. It's not a missed shot. It's a shot that you took. It was a great shot. It didn't go in, but guess what? He won a game for us on his shot, so I'm not concerned about that. And then I got John Randall Jr. in Queen. This man rebounding everything. And then Pig, he come off the bench. Man, then we got Marcus. He's doing his thing. And, man, we're just gelling, man. And so for the rest of the season, I just wish everybody health and prosperity. The Savages, I love my team. I love them with everything I have. We will be in the championship. And even if something ridiculous happens and Darius starts hitting layups and things of this nature, we're champions. And all the teams are champions. Even the 0-5 Titans, they're champions. They have potential, man. They just got to win the game.
Hey, Coach Phil. No. Because like I said, he ain't been here. I understand. I'm a little off this season or whatever.
That's not off, bro.
No, it was. It was definitely
like
off.
Power disconnected. No. That's like Georgia Power out there, red tag on the box, bro. That's not off.
It's all right. Look. I'm gonna let you have the studio talk because when we run into y'all.
Wow.
Again in the playoffs, y'all gonna get this 30+ ball.
Oh, you mean like when we're coming?
No. Ain't no you mean. It's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Ain't no metaphors. Ain't no likes. Y'all gone get this 30+ ball. If you don't believe me, I want you to go back 2 championships ago, another championship ago, whatever. The last team that I.
You mean like when we cross paths coming in the door?
Oh no.
Oh, you mean actually on the court?
No likes. It's exactly what I'm saying. Because you done joked one time too many now. It's just like, okay, all right, keep. Cool.
Watch it out. That's how you shoot layups.
No. That's the ball going in the net. Okay, ball going in the net.
So let me ask you this.
You get the full arsenal.
So let me ask you this. Let's end this by asking this question to you, Darius.
To me,
yes.
The player, not the commissioner. The player.
Strong arm of the league.
Are you pulling a Charles Barkley right now?
What you mean?
Guaranteed. Wow.
Guaranteed. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and tell you that right now.
Does Charles Barkley have any championships?
No, hold on. Oh, but I got one already. I already got one, so we can kill that. We can kill that right now because I got one already. But I'm just gonna say this. And
you see his eyebrows go up, y'all?
No, I'm gonna say this.
It looked like his jump shot.
No. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be done.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be done.
Okay.
Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it.
I didn't wish.
No, you did. I'm gonna tell you my wish. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you mine. I'm gonna tell you mine. Mine.
Rub the magic.
I love the league. I love y'all. I love everybody. But I ain't commissioner right now. I'm player right now. Player right now. I wanted Savages and Red Hawks, and I promise you, whatever day this airs, mark that day that you heard it there first. It's gonna be a 30+ ball. I promise you that. And when it happens, and when we hoisting that trophy, it's gonna be his fault. 30 points, your fault.
And you have
no championship, your fault. Gotta start over again next season, your fault.
And your
y'all know where y'all heard that
and
before.
his layup has proved that his arms are strong enough to hold the trophy.
See, muscle memory, brother. Muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Absolutely, muscle memory.
And your muscles remember. I created Hurricane Ivan.
Have you realized that you're talking about one layup out the whole season? You know what? We gotta close this segment. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this off camera, okay?
Yes.
We're gonna finish this off.
Go that off word again.
Listen. I'm gonna close this section.
No, I'm gonna close it. Look, because I'm gonna leave player alone. And I'm going back into host commissioner mode. You know what?
There we go.
You know I love you, right?
And that's how I'm gonna close out the segment. Listen, we love Coach Phil. I expected nothing less. I wanted us to come on here and have a good time. I wanted all the smoke. That's what we wanted. But no, we want to entertain you guys. So it's fun. It's fun. I love Coach Phil, so don't take this serious, guys. We love each other. We good. But anyway, Coach Phil, on a serious note, we appreciate you. We appreciate everything you bring to this league. Like I said, you came in. Like I said in your introduction, you brought fire to the league. You definitely came in and you added value to what we're doing. So we appreciate you for that. I'm sure the players appreciate you for it. Ones you've come into contact with. So I speak for myself, and I know Coach Scott, he can speak for himself as well. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing what you're going to do with the Savages next season.
5-0.
I said next season. I meant this season.
8-0.
Oh, here we go. I ain't going to get them started. All right. We'll be right back with a little more league.
In the imaginary world of Phil.
And we are back with our next section of Let's Hoop. We are grateful for Coach Phil and all of his wonderful jokes. No, we love Coach Phil. We probably ain't laughed on the show just that hard ever. Like it's always a good time when Coach Phil is around. But we're gonna get back to business. So when I tell y'all this season the league has gone trade crazy. The league is going to trade crazy. I don't think we've ever, in the history of our league, has had this many trades. So we talked about 2 of them that happened on the last show. Then we had 2 more that took place. Well, more than 2 now, but we had some others that have taken place. We had, on the Redhawks, we had Caleb McCrary and Dwayne Dyke. They were traded to Global Impact for future picks next season. We had... Who else did we have? I'm sorry, drawing a blank here. Ant Baker. So Ant Baker to the Chargers from the Titans. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Number 1. Number 2, that literally has changed the entire dynamic of the Chargers team. It's changed the dynamic of their offense. I mean, if you look at the Chargers now, they have a whole inside-out game. And because everybody has to respect Baker down low, because he can do everything. He can pop out and shoot a 3. Or he'll post up. He can shoot a mid-range fade, or he can go straight to the basket. So you have to respect him down there. So they collapse on him. Nigel can knock down jump shots. Jamon can knock down jump shots. They have shooters on that team. Jamel, their whole offensive dynamic. It's like bringing Baker to that team is giving them an offensive identity of sorts.
It really did. Baker actually, I was thinking he would become a good third option, but he's become a good first option.
Yeah.
That dude, the last game, man, I mean, he was on fire, man. I mean, I just think he was happy where he was, and I don't know what the team that traded him was thinking, but hey, I'm guessing it worked out better. And Baker, I mean, that dude, I already knew he could play, but geez, I mean, he went off, man. So,
you know what though? I'm gonna be real with y'all though. Baker got a chip on his shoulder this year.
Yes, he does.
Because and I actually love it that people take the draft serious and all that kind of stuff like that. Because he was like, hold on, I know what kind of player I am. Ain't no way I should have been a second rounder.
Yeah.
No way. And I agree. I agree. I agree totally. So he got a chip and he is shutting everyone up.
You know what's good about that trade though is earlier in the show, our first show, we talked about how Nigel and Jamon needed breaks in their possession, and that's exactly the whole Ant Baker feels for them is not just a break for them, but it's a key piece in their offense now. Like you said before, it's not just the Nigel and Jamon show anymore. It's like
they have a big 3.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean,
no disrespect to any other player on that team, but I'm just saying, they have a big 3.
And now, I mean, you look at the Chargers going into their next game; they're 2-3. So they're looking to get back to 3-3, and I mean, essentially, they're still in the playoff race. So, those 3-2 teams, if you lose on Sunday, Chargers are right on you.
And whatever, we also had another trade with the Titans, sending Mac to Global and sending Devin to play with his brother on the Titans. So talk to me about that.
So with Devin, what we saw with him pretty much was he's a point guard that we desperately needed from a maturity standpoint. And just the way he plays, man, he's a great ball handler, doesn't turn the ball over much. And the most important thing that I like from him is you want your point guards to have vision. Devin has set up, I'm going to count some of our other players' best offensive games just playing with him. So that's the kind of impact that he's had so far is he's opened up the offensive game for other players on the team. Plus, from a leadership standpoint, you know, he came onto the team and we fully gave him the reins of point guards. Like, you know, whatever you think we need to do, just say it and we got your back. We support you. So he came right in. He's like, hey, man, defense, we're going to do this. It's like, all right, let's do it. And so, you know, we were willing to bring him on and willing to try what, you know, made him comfortable, what we thought would help the team as well succeed. And so Devin's been positive so far, and I think the only game he played with us this year has probably been, you know, our best game so far this year.
That's dope. That's dope. And so, with the year winding down, like we talked about before, you know, we have 4 teams that are 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody is in a dogfight right now because there are only 3 games left, and everybody's fighting for this playoff spot. And all the teams that are 3-2 are playing each other on Sunday, so there's about to be a big shift after this coming Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, first we have the Red Hawks and the Panthers. Both of those teams need wins. Red Hawks, we will be shorthanded without Jordan. Naturally, that's a big piece that we're missing. And then, you know, Bernie is questionable. So we'll be shorthanded. So, you know, the rest of us Red Hawks, you know, we got to step it up. You know, we got to, you know, make sure we lock in and make up for what's going to be missing. However, I will say we still have a very deep and talented team. That's one of the things I can say that these injuries have shown me, that we have talent. We've had a very deep and talented team. So it's just a matter of us bringing it together. And, you know, where we lost these guys to injury, you know, we need to do what they both expect us to do, and that's step up in their stead and do what we need to do. Go ahead.
So, and I said, I think this is going to be the toughest Red Hawks challenge so far this season. You know, minus your 2 guys, but also on the other side, you guys are playing the Panthers on Sunday. The Panthers have just lost 2 straight games, so they went from the top of the league to now fighting for second place. So, like you said, all those 4 teams are hungry. And I think the Panthers are the only team that are on a 2-game losing streak out of you 4. So as far as this goes, it's going to be whoever wants it, literally, is going to have to go out there on the court and play for it. You know, we know personally, watching the Panthers, you know, those 2 losses were 2 good losses. Like, they're still not a pushover team, so they're still going to come and give the Red Hawks all they got. And the Red Hawks, even without, you know, without Jordan and Bully, who are amazing players, they still got some fight in them. Like, they are still going to play. You know, I think Larry has been blowing up these last 2 games. Even Dante Cersei went off in his last game.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So it's like, it's surprising of where is it going to come from. You know, we mentioned John earlier. He lost a 3-point shootout. Is that going to be his motivation to get it going the rest of this season to make the playoff push? Because, I mean, it's, again, you have so many pieces on the Red Hawks, and you got so much hunger from the Panthers. Like, this is going to be, you know, one of those clashes that you want to see on Sunday.
Then we got the Blazers and the Savages, where, you know, I think Troy, whether or not Troy, you know, shout out to him as well. We don't want to get too deep into, you know, what was going on there, but, you know, shout out to him. You know, if you're watching, you know, we're praying for you. Hope to get you back as soon as possible. And provided he is there Sunday, that's a major piece for the Blazers.
Major.
They look totally different when he's on the floor and when he's not. So I think that'll be a thing. And then, you know, with the Savages, you know, I mean, y'all just saw Coach Phil on this show. Like, he's gonna push these guys. He's gonna make sure that the message that they need pregame is going to be there. The message they need during game is going to be there.
Yep.
And like you said, the guys respond to them. So, you know, and they have a hunger as well, too. They are a gritty, hungry team.
Very.
And so that will definitely be a big piece. And then the last two that are 2-3. That's it. So, yeah. So, basically, you know, we got those 2 huge matchups come Sunday that are just really going to be like marquee. You got 4 hungry teams that are fighting for control over here. And it's like, you know, it's funny, too, because especially with those 4 teams, everybody really needs to win out to make the playoffs, because one of them has beat the other one and this one has beat that one, whatever the case may be. So it's literally like the only way to secure your spot at this point is literally to win out, because you can't count on nobody else winning, because even if by numbers, you know, y'all are the same,
It's the head-to-head.
the head-to-head, you still lose. So, you know, everybody just got to win out, and it's making it for a very exciting end of the season. So that's real. That's really dope. It's really, really dope. Lastly, also, I want to shout out the SkyWest dancers. You guys absolutely killed. If you all know people that want to become a part of the SkyWest dance team, let me tell you, SkyWest is something that is growing. It will be global before we are all done with it. So we want you all to hop on right now. There are a lot of things that we offer. You know, we have media and all. And let me say this too. With what we do here at SkyWest, it's not just for SkyWest. We want to develop people. We want to teach people things. Hey, you want to learn media? Come work in our media department so you can learn and then take it out and go make money off of it. You know, that's what I started doing. I was a part of a church, and they brought me in and allowed me to learn and allowed me to start doing things. And then next thing I knew, because of the skills that I got there, I was working on film sets with Dwayne Johnson. So it's that's what we seek to do here at SkyWest. So, you know, if you see areas that you're interested in and like, hey, can I use this area to help sharpen my skills, you know? So we want to put that out there, you know. So particularly with the dance team, you know, as you see, there are highlights on the TV right now. You know, if you want to join, be a part, you know, email us at skywestsports21@gmail.com. And, you know, go ahead and just put your name in there and just let us know that you're interested, and someone will reach back out to you. But this has been another episode of Let's Hoop, presented by SkyWest Sports. Gentlemen, thank you all for being here. Coach Phil, thank you for coming on and talking to us a little bit. We have an exciting Sunday. Listen, bring your family out, bring your friends out. Remember, the more that we bring out people out and get eyes on what we're doing, the bigger this thing is going to be. So thank you all again, and we'll see you on the next episode of
Let's Hoop.
Let's Hoop.
Big daps of pounds, laugh at them now. Lights, camera, action, so the smoke is bound. When you wanna up, everyone around. When you wanna grind, only God is found. But I put in work, so the time is now. Game graduated like a cap and gown. Feeling like breezy, look at me now.
Did it on my own, now they want me gone. Never thought I'd make it, now they seeing greatness. They second guessing me, slowly driving me, and I'm gonna be beating on my craft day and night, and I won't stop until they call me the greatest. Call me the greatest. Call me the greatest. I gotta be the greatest. Did it on my own, now they want me gone. Never thought I'd make it, now they seeing greatness. They second guessing me, slowly driving me, and I'm gonna be beating on my craft day and night, and I won't stop until they call me the greatest. Call me the greatest.